Alright guys, I have a broken stud on my S10. I actually replaced this one, and I broke this one replacing that one. So good times. I guess when they sit for a while, this is what tends to happen. Got 4 out of the 5. First thing we're going to do is lift it up and go ahead and take this wheel and tire off. Before you lift any vehicle, be sure you always either chalk the tires, brace the tires, set the parking brake. Be sure this joker ain't going to roll on you, especially if you're underneath it. So let's get it lifted. Alright, now that it is lifted, this particular one takes a 19mm to get these off. Yours may be different. Yours may not be this way. I will say, if you're not using an impact like I am, and you're doing it by hand, this is going to roll on you. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get these off there. Now that that's off, just pull the tire off. Okay, so from here you can see there really is not much there. And we've got to actually get behind this. So in order to get behind this, we have to take the caliper off. On this particular one, for whatever reason, it takes an Allen wrench. So let's get that started. All right, but before we take off the caliper on the back, we're gonna go ahead and spray this with some PB Blaster. Go ahead and ensure hopefully a good clean hit whenever we do hit it, and it comes right out. All right, so behind the caliper you see we've got these 2 Allen wrench bolts. Let's go ahead and get them loose. There we go. Go ahead and get this off of here. All right, so now that my 2 bolts are out, just grab it and I lift it up. And do not just leave it hanging, because you could easily tear these lines. Woo! Now let's go ahead and get this lined up so that we can whop it. I can touch the back of it right there, and then we're just going to go ahead and give it a good hit. So I have this bolt here. I don't use it anymore. It came out of a transfer case for Expedition. Hopefully. There we go. Took a few more whops than I thought it would. Alright, once you get it good and hit, you just be able to pull it out the bottom there, out the back. Ain't a lot left to it. Let's go and put the new one in. So as you can see, quite a difference in the 2 of them. This is the new one, this is of course the broken one. All we're going to do with this new one, line it up and slide it right back in the hole there. So as you can see, we got our 2 new ones. This one was already replaced. This is the one we just replaced right here. I'm going to go ahead and do it hand tight. Do this by hand. It's going to help keep everything from slipping and sliding away. As you can see, the new stud wants to turn already, because you don't want that. If I was to put the impact on this, it wouldn't really help anything. It would just, spin the new stud. So I'm going to put it on with a socket by hand. So I just tighten it up by hand. Just to get it set in there just a little bit. And just take it back out. Alright, now everything is just in a reverse order. I'll just put the caliper back on. As it came off before. And tighten everything up. There's that one. And there's that one. Alright, so once the caliper is back on and all the studs are in, we're just going to go ahead and put our new tire back on. Well, the same old tire, I should say. Just going to go ahead and put it back on. Make sure we get everything tightened down in a good old-fashioned star pattern. Apparently I can't get that back on there. There we go. So we're just going to hit this with a good old-fashioned star pattern. Alright, now we got 2 brand new studs in there. 3 old ones, 5 lugs all the way around. Looks much better, is probably much safer. And it probably took maybe 10 minutes or so. Didn't take too long. Hope it helps. Thank you much.